Hello Aquarius, this is Christel here with your love relationships reading for whatever your relationship status is, either single or you're in a relationship. I'll be reading both ways, and whatever applies to you, take that along with you if it resonates. If it doesn't, please leave it behind, because this is a general reading, and general readings are always they are general. They're called general for a reason. And with relationships, it's even more difficult because there are so many different things that can happen in a relationship and so many different statuses, etc., etc. So I want you to be aware of that and just take whatever resonates. Also, if this doesn't resonate with your sun sign, go and have a look at your moon sign or your rising sign, your ascendant, and have a look at that reading and see whether parts of that or the whole reading resonates. That could happen as well. Now, I would like to thank you first and foremost to be here, to be supportive of me. If you consider subscribing to my channel and clicking the alert bell so you're alerted to new readings coming out, I would really appreciate and love that. But also, what I wanted to ask you, if you're a subscriber, you have a chance to win a free reading with me, and you can enter a competition. The details of that will be at the end of the reading, so keep an eye out for that, and then you'll know what to do and how you can enter the competition. Okay, Aquarius, let's have a look here. So the only thing what I'm worried about here, well, worried is a big word, but what a bit strange is this 8 of Swords and 4 of Swords reading. And I feel that this is an energy from the past, but that is still present and that sort of runs in the background. It's the energy of... It's a bit of a fear-based energy, because this is an energy, a feeling of being stuck, and this is being an energy for me here together with this 8 of Swords, that you have to protect yourself because you feel stuck. So I feel this is really fear-based. It's fears you have, and that may come from past relationships, that can come from your childhood, that can come from the past in general. So this feeling that you need to protect yourself and that you often feel stuck in your life. I don't feel it's relationship related. Of course, it will show in your relationships if you have that feeling of stuck in your life going on at the moment. But it's more because you have that stuckness in general. I don't feel it's really related to relationships. But I feel this makes you protective. And that protectiveness will show in relationships. And that's where we come out with here at the end, the 6 of Pentacles, which is the give and take. And also a little bit trusting. I feel this is about trusting that in a relationship, it's not you who's going to do all the giving, but you also will receive things. You will also receive love from the other person. So this protection can sometimes interfere here with the flow of you being in a relationship. It can happen in an existing relationship, in a long-term relationship, but it certainly will happen if you are going to enter in a fresh relationship. That's where I really would then really be aware of it, because that could be potentially destructive for a new relationship. Because I feel here with this 2 of Pentacles that there is a choice you need to make. And that could be for single people, that somebody is coming into your life. And you need to make a choice like, will I try and do this relationship thing? Because it's always give and take. But then this protective energy, like, oh no, I can't do this because, this stuckness comes up again. And this is from the past. This is from, I believe you have. And then you think, oh no, your shackles go up and you're starting to protect yourself. You're starting to put yourself in this cocoon. And then this person has no ways and no possibility of entering into the relationship or of coming into your life because you're putting up your shackles. Now, if you do that, that's happening, of course. But the thing is, here, what I do see is that you are now sort of decided, I'm going for here the possibilities. You see that this is a closed bag and this is like an open balloon, an open bag. It's with possibilities, because when it's open, there are a gazillion possibilities possible. And this is already gone. So I feel that you are opening up to new energy, new people coming in, a new person coming in. Yes. And the possibility is that you do that. If you do that, if you really open up, that could be a start of a good relationship. It could be like a happy thing. I mean, the Ten of Pentacles is a happy card. And I see then that King of Wands that says you're in charge. You can do this. Also, passion, fire is burning. You're also feeling... You're trusting yourself again. The lion is the king of the animal kingdom. So you're really the king in your relationship. I don't want to say that because it sounds a little bit like dominant and overpowering. But I feel like you're feeling more confident now because you have chosen this person to come in. You let this person in. You're overriding this energy. You're letting the person in. You're opening up. I feel this Ten of Pentacles is not necessarily the end of the relationship, but really the beginning, the opening up. And then you feel confident and it feels good. And there's this joy and there is happiness and there is all this potential going on. And you'll realize that it will be a give and take situation. But I feel that here with this Knight of Swords, and this Knight of Swords, I'm going to read it in a positive way because it could be running away. But I don't see that. I see it, you moving away from this, you moving away from the past, you moving away from this stuckness, from this protective energy, and moving towards the relationship, towards a new horizon. You're going and you're trying, you're willing to try to do your best and to have the freedom to try. Now, if you're in a long-term relationship and you have that protective energy coming up and sometimes you have to withdraw, I feel that, yes, I feel that it's important that you do that. And also that Knight of Swords, so it's a completely different reading. When you're in a long-term relationship, sometimes you feel a little bit, and that comes from the past, it's not only a thing, you feel a little bit shackled and you need your freedom. You sometimes need to run away and be by yourself to sort of regenerate, to do your own thing. And it's not necessarily that you go alone, but just, have that time and that space to do something for yourself, to do something that you love doing, and just be yourself. And I'm not saying that you're not yourself in the relationship, because I see here a beautiful relationship, but it is true that you need some time out sometimes, and you need to sort of regenerate and have that time for yourself. That's very important. And if you are with a person that knows that is, again, that give and take situation, they will understand you. And that will make the relationship work. And I feel that you are in that relationship, Aquarius, with a person that understands that sometimes you're there with them on earth, and sometimes you're sort of floating in the air with ideas and this need for freedom, this need to just go and do something for yourself. What you like, what you truly like. And the person you're in that relationship with is understanding, and that makes it a happy relationship. It has all these values, it has all these good foundations to make it a very good relationship. And I feel there is also passion in that relationship. But not only passion, also I feel this is the energy of the other person. The other person saying, your partner saying, listen, I'm okay with you having to protect yourself, having to regenerate, wanting your freedom and needing that space for yourself. I'm okay. I am not intimidated by that, because I am this person that you're in a relationship with seems to feel that it's not intimidating to her or him when you do that, when you go on your own and you do your thing. It has nothing to do with them. They know that. They know it's about you, that you need that, and they accept it, and they actually are, very confident in themselves. So they're not needy. And they know it's about the relationship, the give and take in the relationship. And they know it's very important. And they want that to work. So they're going to do everything to make that work. So let's see the other cards that come out. Aquarius. King of Wands, King of Wands, King of Wands. That's that other person understanding you, understanding your need. So also if there's a new person coming in, it's very important that that person understands also your need and your protectiveness, your stuckness, your experiences from the past. But it's also important that if you're in a relationship, that that person understands you. If you're single, it's important that you are you're getting more confident and you're standing, in your own beliefs, believing that you are worthy of a good relationship. Yeah, let's see more. Okay. Four of Pentacles, yes, there is the possibility of a good foundation. So if you're single, yes, there is this possibility that you're creating a good foundation in this new relationship with a whole new cycle opening up for you. I'm going to pull some more cards so that I can read for the relationship as well, if you're okay. Beautiful. Page of Pentacles. And then the Six of Swords. The Six of Swords for me is leaving behind this protective stance, this feeling that sometimes you're stuck and then you need to protect yourself from people, from other energies. For the people in, the single people, it's like you're transitioning, you're feeling in a transition, and this Page of Pentacles tells me, yes, there is this beautiful new person there for you, but also you accepting that you need to be different in this relationship and you need to give this relationship a chance in order for it to survive, for it to be good, because then you can reach the other shore. Now, if you're in the relationship and you need this freedom and your partner is giving that, understanding that, this relationship is a solid relationship. It's the Ten of Pentacles together with the Four of Pentacles tells me, yes, this relationship has all the things to survive your need for freedom. Your need to be sometimes alone and go off and do things by yourself, because that person is totally confident. Two King of Wands. So your partner is totally okay with that, and you don't need to be afraid that they are not going to accept you, that they're not going to see the fact that you sometimes need to be on your own, and you need to be sometimes also in the air, imagining things and being this free spirit. Because they know that that you need to do that. They know that you sometimes need to be like here, careless, away from everything, away from the real world, away from from the down to earth, day to day drudgery of the world of living, and that you need this free spirit that needs this escape, that needs to be alone at times. And I feel that here in this case, this Page of Pentacles, I feel this has nothing to do with money. It doesn't have anything to do with something new. It's more just, I feel it's really the other person appreciating you and you appreciating your partner for understanding you, for seeing you how you are, and for accepting that and not giving you a fight about that every time you need to go and you want to go. And I feel that this relationship has come very far. I think this is a card that sort of relates to the past and to the present as well. So this has been sometimes, in the beginning, probably it was a bit hard, for the other person, but because they have so much confidence, they are okay with you sometimes going away and being by yourself. They don't fear it anymore. Though in the beginning it may have been like, what's going on here and how do I deal with that? But they did. And it was sometimes hard for them, but they learned to deal with it. So I really appreciate this person if you have that person in your life, because they are really very good to you and for you. So let's see what the messages are here, Aquarius. Randomly, I'll take 2 from this deck and then another one from this deck. So, okay. I am, by the way, waiting for 2 decks and they don't seem to arrive. I don't know what's happening with them, but okay. So, Mouse Spirit and Armadillo Spirit. Starting with Mouse Spirit. Tend to the small things. Well, I think that is, that is you appreciating, also seeing the fact that your partner is there totally for you. And they do that in the small things. But if you are coming into a new relationship, I feel that you have to do this like in a small way. Let these people in a small way, bit by bit, so they can start to get used to the fact that sometimes you need to go by yourself, because that will happen in a new relationship as well. If you're getting a new relationship, you will need your freedom, but also you have this way of, you want to move away from these fears, from this fear-based energy that you have to protect yourself when you're in, as a single person. Now, the Armadillo Spirit, it reminds you of boundaries. It says set healthy boundaries, and I do feel that you have to do that, Aquarius. Have the healthy boundaries. Really say immediately if you're single and you're getting a new person in. It's very important to show that sometimes you need you have these fears and you protect yourself and you need this freedom, because I think that even for singles and for people in a relationship, it counts that the freedom is always there, that need to do sometimes things by yourself. And if you're upfront about that, there's no problem with it. Then the people that come in, they either accept it or they go away, and they don't, if you're single. But the boundaries are very important to state. I feel this is more a card for singles and going into a new relationship than for people who are in a fixed relationship, because they have already set their boundaries. They know that, that partner of yours knows the boundaries, but also has her or his boundaries in place, because they will say at times when you do this, when you do your escaping, listen, not now because I need your help, and then you will appreciate them as well and you will accept that from them, but those boundaries are established already. Now here we have the higher power card for the Oracle of the Wisdom. So we have this higher power, but look here, Spirit is here. So, okay, that's too close. Can you see it? So you have this woman, higher power, and then you have, like that. Okay, so let me just have a look what it means. Higher power, conscious contact with higher power, the presence of the divine, seeing source energy in all things, committing to a partnership with spirit. I'm going to read the relationship message first. It's time to address how much effort you give to your relationship with your higher power, called God, Goddess, Spirit, or any other name that is sacred and holy. Recognize that your partnership with Spirit is your number one priority. The appearance of this card also indicates that there's a deep spiritual bond between you and another person who is essential to your growth and evolution. Tend to your spiritual connections and remain aware of your true nature. Well, when you have that need to be by yourself and to do things for yourself, that's your true nature. And this person is that soul connection really who understands it. Now, if you're single and you're chosen to let this person in, even though you were protective, and even though sometimes you have this stuckness, and that stuckness also comes from probably not doing, that's coming to me now. Your feeling stuck in general in life could come from the fact that you don't give into that urge that you need to be by yourself, and that you always in former relationships have succumbed to the fact that you don't give into this that you don't set boundaries and you don't do these things for yourself, and then the relationship goes bad. So don't do that right now, because now the person that's coming in has the potential to have this, to give you this confidence, but also to be confident in the fact that you need that free space, that freedom, a space and time for yourself, and to do sometimes to be away from, the relationship. And it's not really to be away on a spiritual level from the relationship, but just on a mundane level. So to be by yourself, to regenerate your energy, to recuperate, that you need that. And if they understand that, can be a beautiful relationship. So that's it for you, Aquarius. I hope you like this reading. I thank you for listening to me, for being here. Now, if you want more, as I said, Instagram has, I don't know if I said it really, Instagram, there I do a daily card, also on Facebook and Twitter. And on Instagram, you can also find readings for the full and the new moon, where I do a guidance card for each of the zodiac sign for the new and the full moon. So if you want that, check it out. That's in between readings, I do those things. Of course, June will have a new reading for the month of June. Now this one, if you like it, give me a like, subscribe if you really like to do that. And now for how to win a free reading with me. Well, to enter the competition is very simple. Here on YouTube, and only on YouTube, in the comment box, write the word grace, Grace, grace. And if you do that, you are possibly a winner. You could possibly win a free reading with me. I will announce the winner on May 31st, and then we'll set up the practical details for the reading. So if you want to do that, Grace in the comment box here on YouTube, nowhere else. Okay, Aquarius, that's it for now, and speak soon. Bye.